opens the season against the Panthers. Is this a step towards the 11-6 ceiling or the 5-12 floor? This is a must-win for you.
You got it.
Yeah. You could be eliminated from the whole week.
If they hit the floor, Trevor's a bust and it's over.
Oof.
He's obviously not a bust. It's obviously not over. They have what some people are calling the Ohtani of the NFL and Travis Hunter. They have two running backs you like. Brian Thomas Jr. was the best rookie wide receiver last year. Their defensive line is littered with number 1 draft picks. And Liam Cohen, I love Baker. The best we've ever seen Baker.
That's true.
Was under Liam Cohen's stewardship. They also have one of the softest schedules in the league. Third place schedule in that division. And I think my projection for them is 10-7. There is no chance they go 5-12 unless Trevor's body betrays him. 11-6 ceiling.
I am going floor.
Jeez, man, you don't even believe that.
And I think that division is going to be surprisingly tougher.
Then what's the
than
bad
people
division?
think. All right, it's not a great division, but it's going to be better than people think. I don't think this is going to work out with Travis going both ways, and I think at some point it might actually become a distraction.
Distraction?
He wants to go both ways. He wants to play full time both ways, but people seeing it's not the best thing for the team. He's not excelling at both ways. He's there. Yeah, he's playing both ways, but he's not really impacting the game. And so I think that could become a distraction. And like I said yesterday, I'm kind of high on Tennessee.
You're just a kid.
All right? And I think Houston is going to be tough, obviously. And I think Indy, outside of their quarterback, they're pretty good. And if they can just get a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes.
Hold on, what's
Jonathan,
really good
they
about Indy?
always, with Anthony Richardson,
They got
they're
Daniel
8-7.
Jones and Anthony Richardson.
No, I said outside of quarterback.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a...
No, but if Jones can go in there and just not make mistakes, that's a team that
That's
can
not
win
really
some games.
his thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's not
Wallace.
Anthony Richardson.
It's neither of their things.
It's Jones.
They both love
you know
mistakes.
what? I'd be honest with you. Once you started to sneak over to my Tennessee territory, I got a little upset. I like the support.
I told you
but I don't
yesterday
like
I like the Titans.
I love the conviction that they had to move up to get Travis Hunter. I think that showed a lot of strength organizationally to do that. But I don't know if you can move up for a positional player the same way that you move up for a quarterback and think that player is going to have the same effect on your organization. So
They didn't move up for a positional player. They moved up for two positions.
well, okay. So really, when you're 4-13 to make a move like that, when you need a lot of players, you don't just need a few players. Great, you had the conviction. I don't think it's going to be able to do what you hope it'll do. And next year, I think Cleveland's going to be really happy. So I'm saying.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Yeah, I'm actually in very much agreeableness, an agreement. I'm very much in agreement with Nick for this, for sure. Outside of the whole Ohtani and Travis Hunter, I 1000% do not believe that. And I actually do align with Brew for that part of the thing, but we've already talked about Travis Hunter going two ways, and you guys all know that I just do not believe that is a long-term viable option. But I am in a huge agreement with Liam Cohen maximizing what Baker Mayfield was able to do with that team, and the fact that what Liam Cohen did with all of those injuries, I thought was incredible on offense, and having these players in now the lineup. I credit, no matter what quarterback you are, whether you're Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, etc., I credit the coaching staff more than the individual quarterback for making those things work. I that is where I lean on more. And so when I saw Liam Cohen be able to really thrive and continue that momentum in those types of situations, more so than I saw other coaching staffs around the NFL, even head coaches like a Shanahan, that just really, really impressed me. And I do not think that Trevor Lawrence is this terrible quarterback, and I think he's been dealt a pretty rough hand in terms of injuries, either to himself, to the roster, coaching staff. And I just believe that Liam Cohen is going to really get the most out of Trevor Lawrence rather quickly. And I'm excited to see what it all looks like, honestly. And so I see a ton of success here, and the idea that 5-12 is on the table, I'm just like kind of Nick said, well, then that would mean that Trevor Lawrence is an absolute bust and just awful. And I just don't see how that's possible. I don't see how he's not at least the 20th best quarterback in the NFL. Like I would really struggle to wrap my head around it. I really would. I would have to really do a lot of deep dives in like what went wrong with Trevor. What is he just not getting, and why is he not getting it? And why is he not developing? Why is he not getting better? Like I just would struggle to get there. And I'd have to really listen to just the best of the best of the best, really dumb it down for me. Like I'd be like, I need you to dumb it down for me. Why is this not working? Like how is this not happening here? I would just struggle with it. I really would. And so I right now where I'm sitting, it's hard for me to see there. It's just hard for me to get there. So that's why it's like the idea of the floor 5-12 is just and listen, I hope the Travis Hunter thing, playing both ways, doesn't become too much of a distraction. I don't think it will, because as popular as a Travis Hunter is, he's not like Shedeur Sanders level popular. And unless Travis starts to really make a big issue out of it, if they want to try to transition to a more full-time role on one side of the ball, and he's just kind of like, I don't want that. Like, then I could see that being problematic, and I would be pretty frustrated by that. And he did make a comment, in all fairness, where he was just like, if I can't play both sides of the ball, then I don't want to play. And I was like, I ripped that comment. And I was just like, that's just the most immature thing ever. But I do think things are a little bit different once you're suited up and playing at the actual NFL level during a regular season, right? Week 3, week 8, week 12. Like, when things actually matter, when things are truly on the line, right? I mean, even at this point, Travis Hunter's money is on the line. He's now, from day one, you start to build your resume as to why you should get a massive contract when you're eligible for it. It starts today. It starts today. So once you kind of start to have this realization, or once you start to see maybe some of the success that you're having in one area or another, you're like, all right, let me just keep building off of that. So I think that's a possible effect that we could see as well. But yeah, I just think at the end of the day, we're just going to see the highest floor in the NFL than we've seen in a really long time for all the teams. It's just so many of these teams right now. I just don't see the floor just seems so ridiculous to me, because I just see such high quality rosters and high quality quarterbacks finally teamed up with high quality coaching staffs, and I just see a lot of marriages in the NFL coming together. And Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence with the Jacksonville Jaguars are just a perfect example of that. How once upon a time a team like this is just like, oh, yeah, 5 wins is, you'll be lucky if you get that. And now you're just like, well, those 5 wins can turn into 10 wins. It's just the way how I kind of view it all. And obviously Trevor didn't even play the whole season. You had some Mac Jones games. I just don't think people have a real an accurate understanding of what this team is and what it can be, and who Trevor Lawrence is and who he will be with Liam Cohen. And I just imagine Trevor Lawrence's life and job is going to be significantly easier. I do wholeheartedly believe that for sure. So yeah, I see Trevor Lawrence taking a step forward and Baker Mayfield taking a step back. One loses Liam Cohen, one gains Liam Cohen. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Jacksonville Jaguars? More likely that they hit the ceiling of 11-6 or the floor of 5-12? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.